Hello and welcome. This is going to be number 2 from the spring 2010 final exam. So let's just jump right in. Which of the following statements concerning measures of central tendency is false? Okay, so let's go through each one, see which ones are true, which ones are false. So the median is the measure of central tendency which is often used when one discusses things such as salaries and house prices. Now that is true. Depending on who in class talked to you about this, who you had as your teacher, sometimes these are exactly the examples we use when we talk about medians. All right, B, the mode of a set of contributions to a charity can be thought of as the usual gift, which is true. Okay, because when someone says, hey, I want to donate, or I want to donate some money, what's the usual gift? They're really asking which amount is the charity getting most often, so that you can donate the same amount. So that one is true. The mean of a data set can be drastically altered by a few extreme values. This is true. This was the reason we introduced the median, because when you have, say you have salaries, and you have all the main workers who are making, say, $30,000. Okay, so let me just put that down there. Say, most people at the company are making $30,000, but then you have the CEO who's making $10 million. So what happens when you average these two together? It's going to be very skewed. Okay, so one salary can really mess things up. So the mean of a data set can be drastically altered by a few extreme values, again, is true. A measure of a measure of dispersion can be used to improve the description of a data set given by a measure of central tendency by measuring how spread out the data is. Which is true. It's a reason why we introduced the measure of dispersion, because you've probably seen examples such as these two sets down here, where if you were to average these two sets together, both cases the mean is going to be 27. Okay, but they look nothing alike, right? So the measure of dispersion would actually talk about how spread out your two sets are, either from the mean or from the median, depending on which one you're trying to use. All right, so a measure of dispersion will help improve the description of your data set. So D is true. A data set can only have one mode. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at this frequency distribution down here. What is the mode? The mode is the one that occurs most often. And so the frequency, 83, is the biggest number, but it happens twice. And so both of these are the mode. Okay, so the mode would then be 60 and 80. So it is possible that you can have two different modes. In this case, it would be called bimodal. So our final answer is going to be number 2. That is going to be false.